Your Knight Axe here, uh, doing a session of Bay Court. So, you've all probably known by now that Knife Shinobi has been cracked, which in this case means it has been murdered. We have the body right here to show you. Let me just quickly get it. Don't worry, it's not Gorson. Here it is. This crackage. Although it may not seem like a big deal, here's parts for 80 ratchet and high needle for the bit. When you put it together, you can actually see the problem it created when you use it. Because of this crackage here, this happens now. It can easily go up. So it loosens, making it unbalanced and actually prone to more breaking if it's used more in battle. So, we realized that, of course, one of the bays did this during battle. And we ended up leading down to two main suspects. The first one, which will not surprise any of you probably, is the Green Keel Shark 380 flat. It came with Knife Shinobi, and before the X Stadium came, Knife Shinobi would demolish it. But now, since the X Stadium's arrival, it can use Extreme Dash and just destroys Knife Shinobi. So, it does make it a big suspect that he could have easily cracked it with his pointy blades that upper. And our second suspect that may surprise some of you is Sice Incendio 460T taper. So, Sice Incendio, although it may not seem like it, ever since a mysterious battle with Green Arrow Wizards that was completely normal, is gone wild, demolishing every bay in its path. It usually loses a survivor like every 20 battles, but during those 20 battles, it demolishes its opponent either with a survivor, burst, ring out, or extreme. Mainly knockout / ring out or extreme. So yeah, because of his wild behavior, you could suspect that he could also cause the damage. So some of you might be surprised that Dagger Dran 460 Rush wasn't a suspect. This being because Dran Dagger does have massive speed, and because of its rush bit having less gears, why isn't it going in focus? Sorry, it's not going in focus right now, so you might not see it clearly. But the rush bit, what if I take it off? It'll be easier. No, it's still not going in focus, but the rush bit has, usually X-Bays have, oh good, it's going in focus. Usually X-Bays have like 16 gears on them or something, but Rush only has like 12. So it has more stamina and it can perform more extreme dashes easily. So, of course, when getting hit by multiple extreme dashes, and considering Knife Shinobi's compact ability, which means that, it gets knocked away along with the opponent, and that ability in real life is pretty bad, meaning Knife Shinobi takes most of the damage. He could have been a suspect, but because of the battles we've seen, although they are pretty brutal, it is clear to see that Dagger Dran could not crack it. For most, it might not be clear, but for the judge, me, Fear Knight Axe, it would be clear to see that it wouldn't be able to do it. It maybe start the damage, but very unlikely. So now, yeah, everyone now, all the other bays are not suspects because they are very not likely to do the damage. Some of you also might be thinking that these three bays might have done it. Steel Samurai 480 taper, Tusk Mammoth 360 taper, and Green Arrow Wizard 460 needle. But I'm telling you, they are not likely to do it because although they do bully Knife Shinobi, they would not be able to cause that much damage to it. So anyway, now to tell you guys who was the real culprit. So 2 days ago, 2 days 2 days before it was revealed about Knife Shinobi's destruction, I was battling Knife Shinobi versus one of the suspects, and one of the suspects did an extreme dash, and while Knife Shinobi was able to evade it, he did get hit, but it managed to not fly away. I could have sworn I saw a purplish, blackish piece just fly out of the stadium, but I couldn't find the piece afterwards, so I thought it was just in my head. But after 2 days later, finding out Knife Shinobi's destruction, I realized who the culprit was, and that thing I saw was actually a piece of it. Although I can't find it now mysteriously, I do know I do know who the sorry I do know who the culprit is. And here it is. Size Incendio 460T. So yeah, apparently Size Incendio did do this to it. Did do it to Knife Shinobi, which surprised me because everyone would expect the monster himself to do it. But no, the monster might have started some damage, but the damage was never found, so we can't prove he was also responsible. So what we can say pretty much is Sice Incendio did the whole thing and destroyed it. And Bays do get punished for their actions. So Sice Incendio 460 Taper will get punished for its actions. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to lay Sice Incendio in the middle of the stadium standing. Well, if it's not standing, we're just going to make it lay down. And we're going to launch Kill Shark in the stadium and make it ram into it as much as it can as punishment. So let me just see if I can make it stand straight. I'll just make it face the audience then, if it can. You won't be able to see it clearly because of this, but yeah, it's pretty much facing you guys. So let me get our launcher and our green Kill Shark, and let's get this punishment underway. Launch 1. I feel like that was not punishable enough, so we're going to do one more launch. One more launch, and that should be enough. Even if it repeats the same slow hits it did earlier. So, launch 2. Yes, now this we can definitely say it made Sice Incendio punished. And yeah. Let's just wait for... Actually, I'll just pick up Kill Shark. No, it's still hitting. Never mind. We'll just wait for Kill Shark to fully stop. If Kill Shark was the one who did the crimes, then we would have had Dagger Dran do it. But since it was Sice Incendio, it felt more better for Kill Shark to do it. One main reason because it came with Knife Shinobi. And it just felt right using Kill Shark. So anyway, this is the case of a Knife Shinobi's